Hi, I'm David Ball with Hen House Markets. We're here at our store at 135th and Metcalf in Overland Park, Kansas. In this particular store, we do a great job with Buy Fresh, Buy Local, and our customers love the local produce especially because it's locally grown and it's picked from the field and they have it on their plate the very next day, so it's very, very fresh. We started this about 6 or 7 years ago with just a handful of farmers. And actually our very first farmer was Diana Endicott, who was raising tomatoes, and she approached us. And the reason we aligned with Diana was she was going around to our 29 different locations distributing tomatoes, and it was a very inefficient model. And so we said, Diana, you spend the time on the farm, you grow the best tomatoes you can, we'll take everything you can grow, and you can bring it down to our distribution facility. And then we have a truck that runs on the road, and we'll distribute to our 29 locations.
Well, we define local as far as the Good Natured Family Farms brand as within a 200-mile radius of the Kansas City metro area. We have a full line of produce from apples to zucchini. We have beef, all-natural beef, pastured pork, bison, free-range chickens. We have a full line of dairy products. We have farm-fresh eggs. We have local honey. So we have every product that you could possibly want. It's local farmers are growing it, producing it, and are part of our alliance.
Bison has a lot of great things to offer. One, it's raised all naturally, so there's no growth hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. It's also raised sustainably, so it's environmentally friendly. We're not doing a confined feedlot operation. Our animals are located at a farm in Auburn, Kansas, which is just south of Topeka, and it's on 400 acres of restored prairie. We have about 100 to 120 head of bison there that we have processed in a plant in Kansas and then shipped into Kansas City for distribution. Most people are familiar with the cuts that you'd get off a beef animal. Bison's going to be very similar. It's also commonly referred to as buffalo, so that's really the same animal, North American bison. It's a very lean red meat. As you can see, we're looking at a steak here, and there's just not a lot of fat in it. But bison has excellent flavor without having to have a lot of fat. And since it's local, it's got less environmental impact. It's not traveling as far across the country, and it's helping to support local family farms.
We made a conscious choice to become involved in the Good Natured Family Farms. We had been raising beef without hormones or antibiotics for many years to feed our own family. And so when we found out about this group, this cooperative, we wanted to join it and be part of it. It's important to have food that we know the source of so that we can be sure that it is handled properly. We know where each animal was raised. I own the cows and the bulls, and I raise the corn and the hay that it's fed. In my own garden, I don't use any kinds of chemicals. I don't want to use any kind of chemicals in the beef that I raise either.
So I think there's many reasons to buy local. I think people buy local because they like the freshness, they like the taste, but also it helps the carbon footprint because it's closer to home. It helps the local economy because you're supporting your neighborhood supermarkets, your farmers markets, and then it also helps the rural economy as far as making sure that we have a safe food supply.